Okay, Weedcap Radio, bong hits and cameos, that's a perfect ratio. Yeah, let's get high and watch a movie, blowing bomb haze. Me and my fiance, Weedcap all day. Hey, let's get high and watch a movie.
Fuck yeah. Welcome back to Weedcap Radio. I'm your host, Caleb. With me, as always, my fiance, Lauren. Lauren, give a hearty hello to the fine folks at home.
Hello.
Welcome back, guys, to the most beautiful time of year. It doesn't get much better than this. Now, Halloween, I can take it or leave it, but
don't say that.
I can take or leave Halloween. It's kind of it's very flamboyant. I like a holiday with like not a lot of frills.
Christmas is full of frills and thrills, and you love that.
Christmas is good, but you know where I stand. I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's the best holiday there is because it kicks off the Christmas season. You have a lot to look forward to. Christmas is a very depressing day.
Yeah, the day itself is really sad.
The
But
day
let up, like up until
when it's 7 p.m. on Christmas and you're staring down the barrel of January and February and you're like, I'm gonna fucking eat a bullet. That's how I feel on Christmas night because New Year's doesn't fucking do anything for me.
We hate that holiday.
New Year's is the worst holiday. I can't tell you the last time that we stayed up for New Year's, I think was 2017 with your dad.
Yeah, my parents.
I drank like 40 beers. Yeah. I was drooling on the couch and they were like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I just want to see the ball drop. I just want to see the ball drop." New Year's does nothing for me. February and January, I literally have to talk myself out of committing it every year. And I'm not like January to February. I'm like, I feel like I've been off at war.
It's the most depressing time. Sometimes there's snow though.
Yeah, but snow doesn't do anything for. This is the deal: is that I worked my entire life to get a job where I could work from home, and now when it snows, I'm just like, can't wait to log off and go clean off the cars. Yeah. It's just built-in chores to a goddamn day. There's nothing I hate more than chores.
True.
And every January and February, I just get so sad. Anytime I suffer from a great deal of seasonal depression, Lauren can attest to that. I get very emo. I get very like, well, what's the point of all of this? February, and then March hits, and I'm like, hey, we're about to be watching baseball. I'm going to be cooking up some parlays. I'm going to be drinking outside. Everything's going to be fine.
The spring feels good.
Every time it's like January or February and I'm writing an email, I feel like a Civil War soldier writing a letter home. And I'm just like, my dearest Lauren, this morn finds me racked with despair. But no, the best time of year is coming up. Super excited for it. It's also, I love to drink seasonally. I'm a huge seasonal drinker. I like dark beers. It's the best time of year if you're like a fat fuck like me and you want your beer to taste like chocolate or vanilla or
pastries, pies,
desserts. Cookies. Tonight we're drinking a Grand Cocoa by Trogs Brewing out of somewhere near Hershey, Pennsylvania. They named this particular beer the Grand after their favorite member of the KKK. Oh. The Grand Wizard. Not a lot of people know that Trogs is a very extremely racist company. And this is obviously not satire. They're a horribly racist company.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people do. When you're inside the craft beer industry like I am, you start to see some skeletons in some closets, stuff like that.
Wow, breaking news.
Breaking news. I'm so excited for this time.
Tell them what you're going to do for Thanksgiving this year.
Oh my God. I've been talking about it for years and I finally decided it's shit or get off the pot time.
You said, fuck you, Lauren, I'm doing what I want.
Because you've talked me out of this every year for 7 years now. I am placing the order for the Popeyes Cajun turkey.
That's right.
I could not be more excited for that either. See, my ideal Thanksgiving, obviously I'm a diehard Detroit Lions fan. I always watch the Lions play. We watch the parade.
Yeah.
We have 2 Thanksgivings because we're afraid of how our parents will interact because I come from a very... white trash family. Lauren comes from a very hoity-toity family.
Yeah.
Lauren's family is the kind to make snide comments.
And judge you out loud.
And my mom is the kind of woman who will just
call you out.
Rip your throat out for that and get physical. So we separate our families into two holidays every year. So we wake up, we do the little parade. I watch the Lions, and right around 11:30 is normally when I start drinking. A couple years ago, I went on that natural wine kick.
Oh God.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
There was an autumn where I was drinking they were cans of natural wine.
Sometimes bottles though.
I went on a huge natural wine kick. Shout out Action Bronson. And I started drinking that Thanksgiving at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I was drinking cans of natural wine all goddamn day. By the time we got to your family's house, I was blackout drunk.
Yeah.
People were asking if I was okay.
Yeah, he was not well.
And I was like, I've never been better. See, but that's the thing. That's her family. They'll be like, what's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm clearly blackout drunk. You don't need to ask. I smell like a grape arbor.
They just want you to admit it.
Yeah, they're trying to. I wouldn't. I was like, I'm fine. My hair was disheveled.
I probably was telling everybody you were drunk.
Yeah, I think you did. Guys, the movie,
What a weird movie.
Oh, before we get into the movie, we got a little bit of general housekeeping. Our good friend, Parker Brown, we love him to death. Downtown Parker Brown, at Parker Brown Comedy on all social medias. Give him a follow.
Check him out.
He came on our show last week and said so many racial slurs that the episode was taken down by Spotify.
You're going to pin it all on Parker?
He's the one who said it.
No, he did. You guys were both bad.
I didn't say a single slur.
You were both. It's the implications. That's what I was trying to tell you.
I didn't say a single slur. Parker said a certain type of sushi that was flagged.
That's not racist.
What is the sushi called?
I don't want to say it.
Right, because it's racist.
Flagged.
Parker was in here letting sushi terms fly. We're going to call them gearies from now on.
That's probably getting flagged. That sounds worse.
Geary?
Yeah.
Then the first three letters of it? That's geary sounds worse than the first three letters of that type of sushi.
Another type of slang.
No, it's a geary. And he came on here. Spotify's words, not mine. Hate speech.
Wow.
Hate speech. They took it down.
Brown. No, I'm just kidding.
They took it down. So we also got a terms of service warning.
Oh my God.
From onetwitch.com. Now,
great.
I thought you were allowed to say whatever you wanted in this country.
No,
you should be. You should be allowed to say whatever you want, and you should have to deal with the consequences of it. But we got a terms and service warning from Twitch. Spotify took the goddamn episode down, all because Parker is such a racist person. So we're making a jump. We're still going to host our episodes on Spotify. We're still going to host our episodes on YouTube and all that, but we're not going to be live streaming on Twitch anymore. This is the final episode of live streaming on Twitch. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, weren't you just live streaming on YouTube a couple weeks ago? And for that, I say, you don't need to concern yourself with what we're doing. But
just know we're making moves that are good for us.
We're making a jump to our good friends, the Clever Name Podcast. We are going to be going live on their website. Now, this comes with its own little bag of tricks because with it being hosted live on their website, it is free. You might have to make an account on their website, but it is free to watch live. But this is the cool thing about on their website. It's free. It's the Wild West.
Yeah, you can say whatever, do whatever, post whatever, baby.
There's no such thing as copyright on their website.
No, they've got nudes. They've got cursing.
Play songs. We saw titties on their website once. The first time we checked out their website, checked out their show, we had connected with them. Hit it. It's a good show, by the way. Check out the Clever Name Podcast.
It was a Playboy spread.
Our boy Ryan. Yeah, he had a Playboy spread, and we saw titties, and I was like, this is going on, and we're not involved with it. My ass. We need titties on the show. Now, you might be asking yourself, you guys are an audio-only show. We may do an entire episode with a different set of titties as the background for every episode.
You know what we should do?
Big clits from Reddit.
No.
Have a big clit as the background.
That's a good... No, one time we should, but we should post...
One time, big clit.
I said one time we should.
One time, big clit.
Oh, we should post titties or ass and try to get people to guess what it is.
It should be pretty fucking easy because if your titties look like an ass, there's a problem.
No, it's like close-up pictures of
What
them.
is that, a game for disabled children, titties or ass?
No, it's like
It's
close up pictures of them. Of the
No,
titties and asses. So
you
you can't
can-
really tell. Or badges or roast beef.
Both of those should be so easy for anybody over the age of 9 to differentiate between.
I'd hope so.
You're speaking of the cleavage crack,
Yeah.
and you think that looks like someone's ass.
Sometimes.
No, it doesn't.
It
it doesn't.
not looking at enough cleavage.
Oh, I'm looking. You have no idea the cleavage I peep.
Oh.
I
really?
peep cleavage nonstop. Television,
Oh, okay.
online.
He's checking cleave.
I'm a cleave commander. I'm looking for cleave everywhere I go. They call me the meat cleaver. Okay. So we're going to make the jump there. We'll post all the stuff on Instagram. Our live shows will be on his website. And you come, you don't know, you might get a big clit. You might get some titties as a background. You might see our faces.
No.
You might see our faces on their website. We might do
Never
video.
know.
We might do videos strictly on their website. And then, we will never show our faces when Parker's on because I don't need to be canceled.
We don't need to be associated with that.
I don't need that kind of fucking, I don't need to see my face on CNN next week. So
You might.
no, it's all going to be we got to keep the show small. We used to say, tell your friends about Weedcap Radio. Fuck that.
Shut up.
If they don't know about it, that's their fucking problem. We got to keep this a nice tight knit group so we can say whatever we want.
Right. Hush, hush.
When Parker comes on. Not all the time. But if a couple guys have a couple beers, sometimes we're playing That's a Racial.
Yeah.
The famous drinking game That's a Racial. So that's the direction that we're going with the live streams.
We'll post the links and stuff.
We'll post the links. Everything's going to be fine. And you get to check out some nudity. We can show you the big clits. We can show you everything that we talk about on the show.
Yeah.
And you get a little kick out of that, I think, because you're a freak. If you're listening to the show, you're a freak like us. So, yeah, the movie tonight.
Speaking of freaks,
tonight's movie, this movie came out in 2002, I believe. 2001, the towers had just fallen.
Damn.
This movie
they released this shit.
This movie, the title of the movie had to be censored. So there's the real title and then what they put on the cover.
Right.
Amy's Orgasm.
AKA.
Amy's Orgasm, AKA Amy's O.
Oh.
Which almost sounds worse.
Yeah, no, it does. It just say the whole thing. It sounds medical when you say orgasm for some reason.
Yeah, and orgasm doesn't describe what happens. Like you're right about that. Orgasm is a very clinical term.
Yeah.
It sounds like
white walls and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like a gynecological office.
Right.
Amy's O sounds like describing a hole on her body. I don't quite like that either.
No, I feel like it sounds more like, an orgasm. I don't know.
So this movie came out. It was in the Santa Barbara, the famed Santa Barbara International Film Festival. It's a bit of an art film. It's a bit of it's one of those all-time classic piece of shit movies.
Yeah.
And there was like this vacuum in the early 2000s where I guess they were trying to launder money, and anybody who wrote a script, they were like, fuck it, let's make it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you could just walk into you didn't have to have an agent. You didn't have to have a representation.
Hey, I wrote this movie.
SAG was not involved. The Writers Guild. What guild?
No, you submitted in one of these little contests and then they pick it up.
You just made a movie. You paid the people, I'm assuming nothing based on their performance.
Right.
And then you had this movie, and this movie made like several $1 million.
What?
Yeah, every time and this is like the hubris that I have, but every time I watch a movie like this, I'm like, why am I not writing piece of shit movies?
Well, because in this year, 2025, nobody wants that.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the early 2000s, they didn't know any better.
That's a good point. And also in the early 2000s, women were supposed to be like buying earrings at Claire's and stuff, not talking about orgasms.
There's a lot of orgasm talk in this movie.
The whole movie is based around her coming.
Right, yeah.
So what we have here is Amy, who's a 29-year-old woman. She's a feminist author.
Yeah.
Which we can't stand here at Weedcap Radio. If there's one thing we can't stand, okay, here's how there's feminists and you go, okay, not ideal, but whatever.
Right.
But when they start putting that pen to paper when there's nothing worse than a feminist author. It's like, have the opinion. There's nothing worse than an author.
I was just about to say.
You should have opinions, but writing them down makes them inherently disgusting.
It's like, why do you feel the need to share them with someone?
That's exactly right. You should
Write
have
a fucking book about it.
no opinion that you have. You should feel strongly enough to want to share them with others. It's quite frankly a huge turnoff for me. It's disgusting.
Are you talking about like self-help books and like biographies, not like
Not
fictional books?
Not so much self-help books, but
I meant self-help.
yeah, you can write like a
Harry Potter.
like a fiction book.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can write a fantasy book, but when you're writing a book about like, I don't know, the fucking patriarchy or
like the stock market.
Yeah, economics is disgusting.
Yeah.
If you feel strongly enough about anything that you feel you need to write a book, I don't need to be in a room with you. You should, because this country, before, when I was a child, okay, people kept their beliefs private. I remember going to family functions and everybody was so scared to share their personal feelings, they struggled to find things to talk about.
Just stood around awkwardly.
And that's beautiful. And now this is the problem with today's America, is that everybody feels so strongly and so entitled to their opinions that they feel everyone should know them. Opinions are supposed to be private things. It's a good thing to be to have a mystery about you. It's a good thing if no one knows how you feel about every issue.
Opinions are like buttholes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a private matter.
Did
can't
you
just let anyone see your butthole?
Did you just come up with that?
No.
That's
a common phrase.
I've never heard that.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes.
That's
you fucking dick. Yes, everyone's heard opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them, but they all stink.
It's not ringing any bells for me. People say that? Do people say that?
Is this, why did you keep my vape from me and now you're bullshitting?
Because I wanted to hit it. And I feel like
you were giving a monologue. I could have hit it and give it back.
There's nothing worse than someone who feels the need to write a book. And there's also nothing worse than, I'll tell you another situation I'm in, Charlie Kirk. However you feel about it, I don't need to know. It should be your personal opinion. I'll tell you mine. Didn't know who he was. Had no idea who he was.
Me either. I didn't know.
No idea, because I don't traffic in social issues.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not involved in any of that.
Do we watch the news every day? Yes. Is it the local news? Yes.
If it's not like research chemicals and Italian hoagies, my algorithm's not going to pick up on it.
Right.
Or let's talk about my algorithm's a lot of
big booty.
Oh, no. Big booties, sometimes cleavage.
Yeah, a lot of cleavage.
Snap counts.
What's that?
The videos I'm always watching of people analyzing quarterback snap counts, you know, like blue 80, blue 80, high, like the cadence.
A lot of NASCAR interviews.
Right. So I'm not going to, there's no world where I would know who Charlie Kirk was.
I didn't know who he was.
So he gets shot. However you feel about it, whatever.
It's sad he died.
It is sad that a human being lost his life. Having said that, you can't go around saying those things and not expect some sort of violence.
Reaction.
Yeah. And I don't even know enough about his beliefs to say like, oh, but like if you go around making people angry, the state of the world is that there are so many people who are fucking crazy.
Fuck it up. Yeah, dude.
So like that's another reason you should keep all of your opinions to yourself.
Yeah, Caleb is number one on minding his own business because he does not want to cause any issues with anybody.
No, people talk to me in public and I go,
no,
what?
They do.
People, I don't know what it is. I'm a magnet.
He has an approachable face.
People will walk up to me and be like, that fucking Obama fucked everything up. And I'll go, okay. I've
been with him so many times when random people will come up and say shit.
I have a very like Republican face, I feel like. So people
I think it's the hair.
Hateful people come up to me and they're like, awful dark in here. And I'll be like, what? Like, it's so crazy to me. But a guy at work is a big Charlie Kirk fella, big Charlie Kirk fan. Again, I had no idea who he was. So we're on these Teams calls and he's constantly bringing him up. And
not at work.
Yeah, he is.
Why?
I don't know. I have no idea. He's like, he was leading a movement that was going to change this country. So my new favorite thing to do is act like I have no idea who he is.
Every time.
Every time I'll be like, who? And they'll be like, Charlie Kirk. And I'm like, what was he doing? And he was like, he was the founder of Turning Point. He was leading a movement. It was going to change his country. He was a leader of men. He was going to be the president. And I'm like, it's not really registering. So I finally told him, I said, I'll give it a Google. I get a message today. Did you Google him? And I was like, no, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. I kept finding weird shit. Like, I don't know. Like, does he play like receiver for like the Colts? I don't know.
Does he play receiver?
Yeah. So, Amy's Orgasm was, she's a feminist author, which, and, she wrote a book about how women don't need men, as they do. Right. That's what women like that do. I don't understand how you couldn't need a man. I mean,
like lesbians don't need men, but even so, there's mostly a manly woman in each relationship.
That's the thing.
Someone's taking on a man role.
A lesbian needs someone with like a 6-year-old's haircut and an industrial piercing.
Yeah.
You know what I like?
Yeah, they wear the plaid shorts.
You don't need a man. That's fine. But you need a woman who dresses like she's in Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
Driving a Jeep.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's exactly right.
I know it's exactly right. I've got my finger on the pulse of social stuff like that. Oh. Social lesbianism, yes. That's the party that I'm running for president under. Social lesbianism.
I actually did hear about that recently.
Yes.
I didn't know you were running it, obviously, which is weird because we live together and stuff. But
I'm a founder of an organization, Licking Point USA. And we're going on.
This is adding up.
Yes, we're licking America one snatch at a time. That's our one snatch at a time. So she's this powerful feminist, and in 2001, she's weird. She's a radical feminist. In 2025, she's like the lady just making your macchiato.
Yeah, the lady at the coffee shop.
And she's like they refuse to write a masculine name on a cup.
Yeah.
So she's that kind of. So in 2001, she looks like she's ready to like join a sleeper cell that's gonna kill all the men in America. And the film was very tasteful in how they made sure to portray her as a feminist, which is like a wife beater tank top, entire movie, no bra.
No fucking bra, just nipples out. Which like free the nip, but also
I don't think nips should be free. I don't believe in that. For a guy as progressive as me, a guy
don't want to free the nipple,
forward thinking as me, there should not be titties out in public.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a Southern gentleman when it comes to titties. I think it's a private thing that, you look at in the comfort of your own home. I don't think...
You don't want to be tempted with titties?
Well, this is the thing.
You're already looking at cleavage.
Well, no, you start getting titties out, people start making mistakes at their work. People start, like, job performance falls. If you just have women... I
don't think it's not meant for work.
If you have women with titties out all the time, society cannot function because of how a man's brain works, because of how... everything. I mean, there's going to be car accidents. There's going to be titties out. There's going to be car accidents. There's going to be men walking off of ledges into bodies of water.
Wow.
Like downtown, like in the harbor. I swear to God, women have titties out all the time. They're going to be fishing men out of that harbor. There's going to be like a fucking rescue boat posted up 24/7.
Just waiting for the men to fall in.
And that would be a good idea to repurpose one of Baltimore's dying industries, the duck tours. Because those boats are still somewhere. Those amphibious.
Oh my God, you're so right.
Those amphibious water vehicles that would drive on the road.
I forgot about
and then dip down.
Yeah.
So maybe titties should be out and we save a dying industry. They can be
get the duck boats back.
Duck boats back. Now they're on titty patrol.
Titty patrol boat.
So they've got her nipples out.
We don't see vag though.
She's sold her book for $1 million.
Yeah.
Which in 2001 was like, crazy. Fuck you money. Nowadays, $1 million, it's like, I still have to go to work tomorrow.
Right.
So she's going on this publicity tour to promote her book. And it's a lot of, and as they do, they toss this feminist woman a lot of softball questions.
Like what?
Like all the interviewers were like, why don't you need a man? And she's like, because men don't contribute anything. And her big thing is she's on the quest for the ultimate mental orgasm.
Right.
Which is apparently different from a physical orgasm. I have only experienced one type of orgasm. But with Ryan from Clever Name Podcast Help, I'm working towards a second kind of orgasm, and that's the one in my butt. So she's going on this publicity tour. Her cunt
manager,
her cunt publicist.
Oh, sorry, publicist.
Who looks like the Long Island Medium.
She does. She really does.
Her cunt Long Island Medium ass fucking publicist books her on some podunk radio station, shock jock, like a morning zoo kind of deal.
And he makes fun of women and degrades them and all that fun stuff.
Well, I'm a bit of a shock jock myself. So I kind of related with his character.
Can you define shock jock for the people at home?
Yeah. So a shock jock is like, it's like a Howard Stern. It's like
a disc jockey.
It's a morning,
but more of a talking head.
A talk show host who pushes boundaries, who's very edgy, who's very like, before Howard Stern came on, there weren't people like showing titties on radio. Like they would have women come in and like put something in their ass and play ring toss with their like, so you're not seeing any of it, but
right, but you're hearing it. Like
you're hearing it. There wasn't a lot of that. So you got your shock jocks. You've got Howard Stern, who was more of like a gross out kind of factor.
Right.
It was more like sexual based.
Like pushing people and like freaking out. Stuff
like that. So Howard Stern. Then you had Opie and Anthony, who were a bit more racist. They were kind of, but they also, so Howard Stern was kind of his own thing and he would bring people in to interview. Opie and Anthony were embedded in the New York comedy scene.
Yeah.
That's where Louis C.K., Patrice O'Neill, Jim Norton was on Opie and Anthony. Okay. So they were more like a comic show. And there was some gross sex stuff, but it was less. It was more like about raunchy, saying whatever you wanted, stuff like that.
Got it.
So those are the two big. And then you had like the Grease Man, who was in the 80s. He was actually from DC. Hey, it's the Grease Man. That guy.
Okay.
He got fired during Martin Luther King Day. He said we should kill 4 more of them and get the whole week off. So he was booted.
Yeah, well, that's rightfully so.
Ooh, linger longer. That's what the Grease Man sounded like. Ooh, I'm the Grease Man.
Oh my God.
Ooh, linger longer. So that was the Grease Man. Old white men love the Grease Man.
Oh, that makes sense.
And some of his stuff, I've tried to watch it. So the Grease Man did a lot of what they call radio opera, or I'm sorry, radio drama.
Okay.
Which is where, I'm sorry.
What are you saying?
He did radio theater. Okay. Which is where he would do pre-planned bits on the air, stuff like that.
Okay.
Where he would have like skits, he would do characters, he would do 2 voices talking to each other. So there was the Grease Man, Old White Men. My grandfather loves, the grandfather is still alive.
Yeah.
Loves the Grease Man. Strictly for his comments about Martin Luther King, but he loves the Grease Man. And then you have, so those are the shock jocks, right? But then you have just good radio. And I'll tell you this, it doesn't get better. There's never been a better radio show, as you know.
Okay.
Ron and Fez. They're not shock jocks. It was just an incredible radio show. Ron Bennington, awesome. Fez Whatley, my fucking guy. Pepper Hicks, Zito. Anyways.
But what you're saying is a shock jock is like something that's like more like in your face, non-censored.
Yeah.
Raunchy,
disgusting. Let me put it in terms that I think you can.
Yeah, simple it down.
Let me dumb it down for you.
Layman.
Because I'm a feminist. Let me dumb it down for you so you can understand. So you can try to
mansplain it to me.
Well, see, mansplaining is just explaining to a woman, which is something you have to do all the time. The guy from Parks and Recreation, Nick Kroll.
Okay.
He plays like the douche.
Yeah.
Crazy Ira and the douche. Those are shock jocks.
Got it.
They call it morning zoo radio. Every radio station has one. And it's like
a silly little morning show.
Farts, titties, rock music, stuff like that. Some places have morning shows that are still like that.
Where?
There are a couple. So like in Detroit, they have Dave and Chuck the Freak, which is kind of morning zoo-ish. That's all like, ooh, farts, poop, dick. ball, like when someone calls in, they say balls to them, stuff like that.
Right.
So that's a shock jock. Someone who's like, it's like, oh, it's edgy for the purpose of just being edgy without trying to be overly funny.
Right.
They're just trying to push a boundary. So she goes into the shock jock thing with her fucking giant nipples out. Her fucking
hard nipples.
Her Tootsie Roll nipples hanging out of this wife beater. And
of course the man's attracted to her. Of course he is.
Going off the publicity thing. She is immediately combative with him, as a feminist woman is. And then he charms her panties off.
That's right.
She's arguing with him, and he's like just shooting it down. She goes to leave, which, by the way, this radio station is not a normal radio station because she pulls up and walks right in.
Yeah.
Like a normal radio station, they lock the doors.
Right.
They have like a fucking will call or whatever.
And the lady's like, just help yourself to the coffee.
Yeah, just go make yourself a coffee, as if they don't have like a lounge.
Like, bitch, you should be making her a cup.
Right, yeah. Very feminist
come
of you. So she goes to storm out of there. Right. And he follows her out. He knocks on the window and she's like, I'm attracted to you, but I don't like you.
Right.
And he's like, well, I'm trying to beat the brakes off the pussy of yours. So I'll make you a deal. If you quote something from your book, and if I can name the chapter it's from, you have to give me your phone number. And she says some absolute horse shit about how men.
Remember what is that?
Men get their self-esteem from being told yes.
By women.
Women get their self-esteem by saying no.
Yeah.
So
what did he say?
Chapter 12. Chapter 12. And then she gives him his number, and then the rest of the movie that happens in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, the rest of the movie is them just cock teasing one another.
It's so much sexual tension.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could edge to this movie, but I don't think you could come to it.
No, like, actually, I don't even know if they ever had sex, because, like, in the first time that they had sex, she was, like, in pain, and I don't even think they fucked.
Well, this is the thing that they did. He pulls his pants off, and she goes, oh.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? And she's like, nothing. And then they show him going to another room to get a condom.
Yeah.
As if, where do the condoms live in your home?
Maybe in the bathroom.
Oh, they're beside the bare aspirin. Anytime he's fucking,
Excuse me.
He gets to the foreplay and he's like, I'll be right back. And he goes in the bathroom and opens a cabinet to get a condom.
Yeah. Maybe he shares the Jack and Jill with his roommate or something.
There was no roommate. He owned his own home.
It was a Magnum, though.
It was definitely a Magnum, no doubt.
Had a gold wrapper.
Gold wrapper. And so he does whatever. He comes back. He goes to pop it in and she's like, ah.
And then she's like, it's been so long since I've had sex.
Yeah, she says it's been so long, 4 years since she's had sex. She says that it's grown shut.
She said my hymen's grown back.
It's rusted over, so you're gonna have to break through. And he goes down.
Use your chisel.
His chisel is his chin.
Yeah. Oh my God.
This guy has the most defined
crazy jawline.
You want to know the craziest part about this?
What?
This actor's name, Nick Chinlund.
No.
Chinlund. Nick Chinlund.
He was made for that name.
You could carve an ice sculpture.
An ice sculpture.
With this
Sorry. You did it to me.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to do it to me. That's the whole point.
That's not how feminism works.
That is how feminism works.
No.
That's how
Equal rights, bitch.
No, that's not how feminism should work.
That's exactly it.
No, but it shouldn't.
Sorry, I need a drink.
Because men should be treated differently than women, and I think we all know that.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
No.
What do you...
Well, you treat me like a queen, and I treat you like shit a lot of times, so...
That is very true.
What does that say?
That is very true. You really do treat me like shit a lot of times.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
I'm hormonal.
Yeah. See, you're always like, oh, I'm such a feminist or whatever. But then I don't want to go outside in the dark. I'm scared.
I was really high earlier. I'm still really high right now.
Oh, I don't want to go outside. Oh,
it's dark out there.
KK, can you open this jar?
I have long nails.
Right.
And I'm not strong.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that doesn't...
I could do it on my own if you weren't here. I'd find a way. I'd use my teeth. But then when I do that,
I'd love to see you use your fucking teeth to open a jar of Vlasic pickles.
Well, first of all, I don't eat pickles, so what the fuck? You hit it on the counter and loosen it up.
Okay.
Or you use my
Hillary
trusty rubber opener.
Okay. Is it a Magnum?
No.
But he goes down on her. She has what she describes as the ultimate mental orgasm, which I think is just a regular.
What she means by that?
I think she just never got head.
Yeah, maybe that. Yeah,
I think she just never got head because she's talking about not being able to let go and all this stuff.
True.
And then he goes down. He's down there for, I swear to God, 10 seconds, and she's losing her mind.
Yeah. Well, she was masturbating a lot in the beginning of this movie.
Yeah, she's
a horny bitch.
We should mention she's Jewish, and they do reveal that in a very clever way in the beginning of the movie, is that she needs therapy, as all feminist authors do. Yeah. She needs therapy, but she doesn't want to pay for it, so she goes to Catholic confession.
Literally confessing her love life to a fucking priest because she's so...
This Guido hunk,
Jewish.
This fucking Guido hunk priest who's like...
I thought he was an Indian.
No, he's not Indian. He's like a fucking Italian guy. And he's like, oh, he's an asshole.
What?
So the whole movie is interspliced with her going into this fucking...
confession booth.
Going into this confession booth and being like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then she's like, oh, he went down on me. And he's like
describing it in great detail to this priest.
He's like, how many times? How many times did he go down on you?
He's on the other side, like biting his lip and clenching his fist.
Oh, the priest wants it bad.
Oh, yeah, he did.
That's got to be the craziest thing about being a priest, is not being able to come, because...
Yeah, you can't even jerk off.
You can't jerk off. Mm-mm. So you have nothing to do.
No, I guess you just hang out with God.
Yeah, but God's not...
He's not jerking you off.
God's not giving you the ultimate mental orgasm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's like part of it's like what you sacrifice to be with him or whatever.
I guess, but what's he doing for you? Because you live your whole life supposedly serving him, and he's depriving you.
It's because when they die, they want to go to heaven. They want to like ensure their spot up there.
I don't think anything happens after we die.
Maybe not. Maybe we just all become ghosts and we haunt each other or something. I hope that you and I are ghosts together.
That's very sweet of you, but I don't think anything happens. I think when we die, it's like before we were born. You can't even like comprehend it.
You guys just go back into the ether?
There's no ether to go into. It's like when you just cease. Like,
you don't believe in past lives or anything like that?
What does that mean?
Like you don't believe that like your soul has lived like a past life and like this is just one part of the journey?
I'm not.
And that when you die, it'll go on to something else?
No, I'm not from New Delhi. So no, I don't believe in that.
It's not really.
I don't believe in that.
Okay.
I don't, worship cows.
Neither do I.
Well, do you believe in past lives?
I think it's possible.
Have you had a past life?
No, not that I remember.
Here, I'm worried about...
You usually forget about it, but like kids, like people, like young kids will remember them.
Here I am worrying about your history in this life, and now I got to worry about a past life too?
Well, what about your past life?
I didn't have one because it doesn't exist.
You don't know.
I was in a past life. I was, maybe I was like a butcher in like New England or something. Maybe I had my own butcher shop.
Yeah, because it makes sense because you really love deli meat and subs.
Yeah, so maybe in my past life I was like, I don't believe in past life. I think when you die, just nothing happens.
Well, we'll see, buddy.
I certainly don't believe in heaven.
All right.
Because how could there be a heaven? Because it would have to be individually tailored for everybody. Like
it is. That's what they think.
Like my heaven would have like I'd be, I don't know, smoking meth with Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, he'd be up there.
Him and I would be watching classic races together and hitting a bubble,
He'd definitely be up there.
For days on end. But your heaven would be like, oh, here's a tiny plant. Here's a succulent. Here's a bunch of weed.
My heaven would be full of animals.
A
million animals.
Think about the smell, you dumb bitch. You haven't thought about the smell.
In heaven. No, it doesn't smell in heaven. I want to see all my dead pets, and I want also a million puppies and a million kitties.
I don't think it's in the cards.
Throw in some rats.
I don't think it's in the cards. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't care. We'll see what happens.
I feel like if anything, if there is any sort of afterlife, we can't comprehend it. I don't think it's heaven on human terms. I think if anything, also
Maybe it's a concept.
I'm increasingly believing that this is all a simulation.
Like The Sims?
Kind of like a quantum simulation, like where this is all it's all been done before. Not like a past life, but this is just
like a repetitive.
Your
thing.
experience just goes over and over and over. But like next time you make a weird, like one little thing.
Oh, like your life is the same, but in different timelines type of deal?
Something like that.
Like, I mean, one decision can change the rest of the course of your life.
Like the butterfly effect, kind of. Yeah. Something like that, where it's like,
it's all occurring at once in different timelines.
Right. Like we're in this time. Yeah. Like something like that. Like, but then at the end, it's just,
over.
It's just done. Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of also, I also kind of think that maybe you come back, and each time you come back, your life gets a little better. And I'm at the beginning of my cycle.
Okay.
Like maybe next time my childhood will just be like slightly better.
Right.
Maybe next time I'll have a father.
Maybe
Next time I won't be a part of like a white trash family. Like next time I don't even want a mansion. I would just like a single family home.
Right.
And parents who work like
normal jobs. Stable.
No substance abuse issues in the family.
No repossession of the vehicle.
That would be really nice. Foreclosure notices don't exist.
The phone calls from the bank.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like I feel like maybe next time it's in the cards for me to just have like slightly better.
Yeah, I feel like I envision you playing soccer or something.
I remember going over to like people's houses and be like, "What's that?" And they're like, "That's a pantry." And I'm like, "What is that?"
You guys didn't have a pantry?
Y'all got a fucking closet for food in your house? This shit's crazy.
Oh yeah, you kept your food in the basement.
Yeah, we had just racks of food in the basement. You know, I would go to somebody's house and I'd be like, "Why do you have a big door in your kitchen?"
You're like, "What the hell is this closet?"
And they're like, "Oh, it's where we keep everything." And I was like, "What?" So what's in your basement? A foosball table?
Yeah,
motherfucker, you've got a foosball table? There's a wet bar? You've got a sectional sofa down here?
Giant screen TV.
I'm like, I sleep on a fucking futon. You guys just have this.
Yeah, it's just in your basement.
Just nobody's using. And they're like, "Oh, we don't go down there that much." And I'm like, "You've got a fucking arcade cabinet down here."
It always smells fresh and new down there too.
Yeah, it does. It smells good down there.
Yeah.
They have like a bathroom down. We had a bathroom in my basement too, but it was just a drain in the cement floor. It was a toilet and a drain in the cement floor. So maybe next time I come back and like it's just a little
better.
Like maybe like a parent who goes to a PTA meeting every once in a while.
Sure.
Something like that would be my ideal situation. Maybe we still end up together.
I would hope.
But next time, maybe I just like dress a little better.
Yeah, maybe I'm a little fitter. Who knows?
A little what?
Fitter.
You're perfect the way you are. I don't need you being any fitter. I've got no desire for a muscle mommy. So
I don't want to be a muscle mommy.
Please don't. It's disgusting. I got a friend who I used to work with who loves a muscle mommy. Like he would show me.
Ew.
He would show me like a picture of like a woman bodybuilder who would have like the V and like the abs and like an outie belly button. Ugh. And he would be like,
giant clits too. Giant clit.
Yeah. He would be like, "Isn't she hot as hell?" And I'd be like, "That's a good, no."
Oh, when we think it's a guy, it's probably just a giant clit.
Probably.
You know how sometimes you look and you're like, "Is that a bulge?" It is, but it's a clit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a I don't want to say it's a pussy pantry. It's where it's a big room where they put their clit.
They put their clit.
Yes. So the whole rest of the movie is them just cock teasing each other.
Yeah.
They're on, they're off, they're on, they're off. At one point she comes over and she's trying to give him a foot job. And he's like, "Do you want a beer?" And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "Well, if I would have known you were coming over, I wouldn't have just jerked off."
Yeah, and she gets so offended by that.
She's really upset. And I used to do that all the time before you would come over. When we first started dating, you'd be like, "I'm leaving the house." I'd be like, "Whew, game time." And I would go in and I would crank one out. That way, marathon sessions.
I didn't know.
Well, you should have been able to know because it would be hours. that I was plowing you.
I was wondering.
Yeah. And now I don't know if you've noticed, my time has gotten much shorter as I've gotten older. It's because I'm not cranking one out directly before you show up to fuck.
Well, I'd hope not. We live together. I would be right there.
Yeah, that's a good point. But that's a secret that a lot of guys do. I mean, that's like an open thing that guys talk about.
Yeah, you've told me that like thousands of times at this point. I feel like you used to tell me that all the time.
Yeah, guys jerk off before women come over.
Before they go on a date or whatever, because it makes it last longer. You want to last as long as you can for your ladies, man.
That's right. You got to make sacrifices. Also, this is like a widespread thing as well, but you really should jerk off before any major thing. And that's how I knew I really liked you. Because I wasn't driven by desire. Because
I have to do this.
Yeah, well, because like you can be clouded by horniness. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can be totally clouded by horniness. So what you have to do is you have to jerk off, and then if you can stand being around the person while
with post-nut clarity.
With post-nut clarity, that's how you know you really like someone.
Oh, so you liked me in your post-nut clarity?
Of course, yeah. We still hung out. I mean, like. Because there are sometimes, I guess, that you would have post-nut clarity, and then you'd just be like, ugh, what am I doing?
Yeah.
You know, like, ugh, this is not, yeah. So I feel as though everybody should be doing that before you go sign like a loan at the bank, before you make any sort of.
Do you have to jerk off? Can you just fuck?
What?
If you have someone to fuck?
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that.
Know.
But
it's
see,
the same.
Well, it's really not though, because if you fuck someone, you get kind of an afterglow.
Oh, you don't want that.
The jerking off is like borderline medical.
Got it.
Like if you're going to make a big decision, sometimes after you have sex, you get like you don't. You just want to be as far away from me as possible.
That is not true.
But I get like a little glowy, and I'm like, oh God, life's so great. You don't want to have that. You don't want to have natural euphoria going into any big decision.
Oh, okay.
You want to get it out and be your baseline.
Got
like
it.
You're the smallest version of yourself.
Okay.
That's what you have to do before you have a big business meeting. Before you pick a restaurant, you should be jerking off.
Okay. Definitely before you buy a car.
Oh my God, yeah. You cannot go into fucking Buchanan Kia with a full set of nuts. They'll eat you alive.
Yeah.
You have to jerk.
They can sense it.
Oh yeah. You have to jerk off before you go drop your tax paperwork off to H&R Block.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you don't want to go in there full of desire.
No. Before your niece's bat mitzvah.
Yeah, before your niece's bat mitzvah, you don't want to go. I mean, you don't want
any religious event really. You got to get rid of that before you get in there.
Yeah, yeah. Before you like go to the comptroller's office. That's one that's best served blasting it out in the car.
Got it.
In the parking lot.
Oh, you want to be right there
before you testify against a family member in court.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Take it from me.
That's a given.
I've had to testify and I had to get it out.
Given, yeah.
So stuff like that, you want to make sure that you're kind of all wrapped up and tidy. You don't want to have any sort of biological distraction.
No loose ends.
No loose ends. And then in the end, they just end up together.
And then she tells everybody that she was lying in her books and that you need love and that women need men. And it's like, girl.
Yeah, because she goes to some speech at the end that's like the Million Man speech, like MLK's. There's like people.
There's thousands of people there.
She's like speaking on Capitol Hill, and she's like,
national television.
I fell in love with a man and he made me come.
Yeah.
And the people are like, we still love you. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But Amy's Orgasm. That's the film. That's the movie we watched. Don't have much more else to say about it.
It's on Tubi. If you guys have Tubi, it's unedited. You just have to watch some ads. Unless you pay for Tubi.
Yeah. She powders her pussy, which...
Oh, yeah.
PSA, do not do.
Don't do that.
That's how Johnson & Johnson gives you cervical cancer.
In 2001, I'm not sure if it came out about that yet.
Yeah, you're probably right that people didn't.
Do you know what I mean?
But now, I mean, if you watch daytime TV like I do,
yeah,
it's like Judge Mathis, and then it goes like, have you used talcum powder on your genitalia?
Yeah. You may qualify for fucking whatever it is.
Class action lawsuit. Yeah. Did your diddly turn black and fall in the crapper?
Did your big clit shrivel up and fall off?
Yeah, I mean I don't know what it is about. I don't exactly know what talcum is. I'm assuming it's some kind of mineral.
Yeah.
But it does something specifically to pussies that is just not good.
Not good.
I mean, there are and it's different lawyer groups.
Oh,
so
I
it's
know.
not just one class action
It's a
lawsuit.
widespread issue.
It's just wreaking havoc
It's
on the
because
pussies
when
of
we
America.
were babies, they used to put it on us all the time. So it started when we were children.
Really?
Oh yeah, you guys probably. Yeah, I think like even.
No, I don't like.
Well, it's just baby. It's in baby powder, but now they make a talcum-free baby powder.
I don't understand what baby powder's for.
It's to prevent chafing and diaper rash.
Okay, whatever. You said it, not me.
Well, this is why we don't have kids.
This is Weedcap Radio. We will see you. We'll post all the details next week. For next week, we will be joined by Ryan from the Clever Name Podcast for the first episode on his website.
Yeah, he can help us explain how it all goes down.
Thank you for listening. We love you very much. Sorry that Baltimore comedian Parker Brown came on our podcast and was so racist. We don't condone it.
Nope.
I would never condone it. I'm currently reevaluating my friendship with him. And once again, we just want to truly apologize for Parker Brown's disgusting and just
yeah, we don't feel that way. We're very
terribly racist
that.
behavior. And if Twitch is listening, we're
sorry.
We so sorry. We so sorry. Thank you.
Okay, Weedcap Radio, bong hits and cameos, that's a perfect ratio. Yeah, let's get high and watch a movie, blowing bomb haze. Me and my fiance, Weedcap all day. Hey, let's get high and watch a movie.
I love that red bar explosion.
You say it every time.
And I still love it every time.